Hey, it's March 5th, 2023. This has been going on for 28 months. And you're not filing the case, but you keep on creating conflict. Check this out. Why create conflict here at the university when I don't have strong financials and I have to be here at the university to survive? I can go on a record to say that I am living on university. I can also go on record to say that I've been staying in that building. So, and everybody knows about it, because the second day, the first day I went to that building in January, I think it was January 10th or January 11th. I went there around 5:30. The second day, everybody was informed in that building about me. And that time I was staying at the High Street. Listen, I'm gonna get out of this hell, man. Today, my back is against the wall and you're taking advantage of me. You know I can pull in about $13,000 before taxes. I can take home after taxes $8,000. It would take me 5 days to find that job, starting. This is just starting. And you want to portray me as homeless. Listen, dude, you have been creating conflict at dining halls at here. But here, this is what I'm saying here. Why create conflicts here when you already created conflict in Trader for Cause, Bryce Tui, and Las Vegas event? Jack Kellogg and Kyle William in the spring of 2020 of last year. Remember that event? Ronald Wolf and Kyle William, LA and San Diego. Then Ronald Wolf and a New York meetup, December 1st, December 2nd. Then you had Timothy Skypes on September 1st, September 2nd of last year. Then he had another event that he was hosting in 2021 in Miami. Then he had he was doing some kind of event in October of 2021 in Italy with Jack Kellogg and his girlfriend, and then Kyle Williams. That was in Italy. And then and then he also had another event going on in Dubai with Kyle Williams, and then I think it was Mike Hadi. I cannot pronounce his last name. He was there in the summer of 2021 in Dubai. All these things, I'm just saying, when is gonna be enough, dude? I mean, like, this is bad, man. I mean, I have nowhere to go. You know, I have nowhere to go. I'm using the university to survive. Like, motherfucker, you're having problems with me eating breakfast in the morning. I'm hungry. Like, I'm so hungry that I woke up. You know what I mean? I woke up because I'm so hungry, and you have a problem with that. Like, hey, listen, there's people that are, I told you this before, there's people that are criminals out there. I've no idea what are the bad activities somebody would do to be a criminal, you know, but like, you're making good, healthy people turn into bad and mentally ill. This is insane, man. Like let me just give you a perspective here. Let me give you a perspective here. I might be one of the best one, like, reading foot traffic. I am actually very fascinated with. One thing is on my bucket list is I want to talk to a Navy SEAL. I'm no skilled. If you compare all the skill set, I am not compared anything to a Navy SEAL. I'm like a little ant, but I know I can read foot traffic. Like my point here is, I'm not trying to like come off here and say I'm a genius. I'm this and that. I'm not saying that, but why you gotta play me like that, man? It's like trying to fool somebody, but it's like why, man? Like just a simple question. I can read foot traffic, facial expression, body language, energy, vibration, the tone of voice. All these things are just clues, and I can do basic calculation, just basic calculation you need to do, and just start adding up numbers, and you can get what is happening. You know, I have so many few other strategies that I apply to. Um, like, why you gotta play me like that, man? Like, why this level of disrespect? You know what I mean? You know. Listen, I will get out of the because this might be weakness. This might be a weakness here, but the truth of the matter is, I don't want to get Jenna and Jordan in trouble because I just don't. That's the truth is. But I think people want you to stop. What's the quote is? I think people want you to stop, than to get you in trouble. Like girl, you've been on my back for a long time, and your approach has been very bad, and you know that. And at this point, it's like cause the thing is, you know I'm being fair to you. When everyone moved on 11 years ago, and I have no confrontation. See, the thing is, it is fair to say that, you know what, Ashley, Patty, Amira, Sam, what was it? They left me alone. It is fair though. It is fair. Melissa too. It is fair. That was February of 2012. They left me alone. You know what I mean? Barack Obama was the president of the United States. Listen, what you should focus on is a higher purpose. I will never, listen to me, I think I don't want to come off like criticizing somebody or putting them on blast, because that sends a wrong message. I don't want to do that. But more like a teaching, like bring some type of understanding. Because if I don't bring understanding to a situation, or like some type of wisdom, then ignorance will continue though. You know what I mean? Like a river of water, of ignorances. You should have a higher purpose, something that can outlive you, you know, like fulfillment. We're talking about fulfillment. Happiness is temporary. Fulfillment is like eternity. You know what I mean? You should focus, you should get up every morning and look up, tap into something that gets you excited, get the juice flowing in your body. Listen to me, to Jenna and Jordan, I will never bring any happiness. Dale, Lee, all these guys will bring you more happiness, more joy, excitement. I will never do that. And let me just say, I know this is not part of your culture, but attachment will only lead to pain and suffering. You know what I mean? And one thing that was very, very kind of disappointing was that when people were observing me and they thought I was attached to like water bottle, COVID-19, the word amazing, number 3, obviously the colors, but I know this is a basic one of my philosophies. Don't be attached to anything. It's more of a muscle to develop, but being attached will only lead to nothing good. So you should aim something in your life. Listen, I even will say this though, 10 years from now, if I hear that you're not doing well for yourself, I would be very disappointed, because it's like, because the thought comes in your mind is like, hey man, what type of responsibility that I could have taken to make things better for you? That is a thought comes in my mind. If I ever hear things are not well in your life. So there are people out there that want you to do good, but this right here, like listen to me. Nobody will ever give you respect when you invade their privacy. Nobody. That's just it's common sense. Like, and my advice to you is, don't ever tolerate, especially a female, don't ever tolerate someone disrespecting you. You know what I mean? Never tolerate that, you know? So me being aggressive in the past is showing you that, hey, but see, thing is, you don't want to have lunch with people. You don't, because there's better ways of doing things. You don't, because the reason why somebody would give you would want to give you some kind of a have a lunch with you is to bring some type of understanding, to give you information, give you details, you know? Because there's always better ways of doing things, you know? The truth, and again, this is weaknesses, but the reality is, I know this is like, I want to be very, very deep in this conversation. People don't want to see you in trouble. I mean, unless you have committed a serious crime. But if it's minor, people just don't want to see you in trouble. They want you to learn from your mistake and not repeat them. That's what people want to see. Like, just stop. Because the thing is, people have moved on, and you know I'm being fair. Like, I told you the story of Ashley and Patty. 14 days. I was I'm like, when is she gonna come back? When is she gonna send her friends though? For 14 days, nothing happened. She moved on. And then after 14 days later, I had a conversation with other people, and we talked about all the good qualities that Ashley and Patty possessed. You know, and it was like, you know what? I still can remember it, because she saw me in 2013 at Tri-C, and after 2 weeks later, I started noticing. I'm like, wait a minute, you know, if 3 years. If you just came up to me and talked to me, I would, because people, if like, for example, if somebody wants to hang out with me and they're a good person, I'm like, yeah, sure. What do you want to do? Do you guys want to go for dinner? Do you guys want to go for like a movie night, or what do you guys want to do? I'm up for anything. But if you're gonna do, because the thing is, those people weren't bad people. They just had a wrong approach. That was it. But the thing is, you got. The reason why I feel bad, I have a little empathy and compassion for you, is because I believe that you got into a trap, into a setup that you should not have got involved, because you got hold of Ashley and Patty at the end of 2011. I mean, I'm sorry, summer of 2011. You know, but what did he, but thing is, but all those decisions that you made, listen to me, all the decisions, driving schools to after 2011 to the beginning of the cafeteria of March 2012, all those things were silly. They will not pay high dividends, meaning that your decisions that you've made they're not good. They're not, you cannot look back 10, 20 years and say, you know what, those were great decisions. You know what I mean? Like I'm just giving you, I'll give you a metaphor example, like just an example. April or May of 2009, people were buying around, I would say around anywhere between 30 to 50 units of apartment complex in Phoenix and Tucson. I do know that Arizona housing market were very cheap after the 2008 and 2009 crisis, you know, the financial crisis. But thing is, those decisions, when you look back at it and you can say, you know what, that was good. So what they did was they went on auctions. So like, for example, a nice house, you went on auction and you bid, and they got a good deal out of it. So the thing is, make good decisions where you can, you know what, you can say, you know what, that was nice. Like I'm just saying, like, there's always, because there's better ways of doing things. Because whenever you're gonna do something like an action or something, there's always better ways of doing things. But girl, you've been on my back, and it's like, I'm just trying to live my life. Listen, I don't want, like, what's happening right now, nobody will give you respect. You keep telling people, oh, he's into colors, but is it really colors or the things that you're doing? You know what I mean? Nobody will ever give you respect, because something about a human nature, I don't know. I don't have the knowledge for this, but something about human nature. We value privacy, and you're gonna get involved with people without their permission. Get involved in their relationship. Nobody will give you respect. You know I'm telling you the truth. I know you're gonna lie. I had zero conflict with you in middle school. Zero. You know? I never had any conflict with you. You know? But then again, I never had any conflict with anybody. I don't remember, maybe one or two in you know, but I, like, you're just, listen, I'm sick and tired of living my life like this, okay? You guys need to file the case, because, so look at all the conflict. This is my message to Bao and Alex, man. Look at all the conflict. Steven, he's been hosting all these meetup events. Then you have Trader for Cause. Then you have Scott's and wife. You've been building, she passed away. Then you have Derek Leon. Then you have Alex Bristow, his family member passed away. So you are creating conflict, but you're not filing the case. Okay, you created conflict. Okay, that's fine. DoorDash and Grubhub. Okay, you created conflict, but why don't you file the case, man? You know, let everybody move on. Dude, listen, hey man, I'm gonna walk away from all this, man, because the thing is, what you don't understand, man. I'm stuck since November. Well, November, to be more exact, November 1st, 2020. I've been stuck in this situation. You were talking to other people in November and December of 2020 about the trial. And now we're in March of 2023. Listen, you already created conflict. I'm just shocked. Why are you... This is my question to you. I'm gonna keep this short. My question to you is, why create problems here, man? Why create problems at a university when you know I'm using the university for resources? Why? Because you already created conflict, man. But what's the point of having my investing up anniversary, the Trader for Cause, the Timothy Skypes events, Ronald Wolf? What about, why all those events? Chad from Cobra Trading, why? So you're creating conflict here, but then you also want to create conflict digitally. With the this is, hey, this is ridiculous, man. I mean, this is insane. Because the thing is, let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something. This situation will end. You will move on, but in a few years, you're gonna look back at it and you're gonna say, man, this was all silly though. This could have done with a better approach. But you know what? I will be affected by it. I will be affected by this, because, you know, this has been one of the worst experiences ever. You know, I try to have a lot of courage to eat twice a day, because I'm using energy to cope with the things that I'm struggling with. Listen, man, I'm a human. You know, we all need, you know, relationship, you know, being social. This is, I just can't live like this, man. Right now, I'm at the university waiting for you to file the case, man. That's all I'm trying to do right now. Just waiting for you to, when are you gonna file the case? You know, this is ridiculous, man. You keep sending people every single day, some females on me, so I can look at them inappropriately. Okay, like, I'm just being honest here. Okay, you can look at a girl that's attractive. Okay, this is what I would say. You look at a girl, she's attractive. What you do is you talk to her. You talk to her, and if she's single, go get her number. Go on a date. But why be a fucking creeper, man? Why just keep like this? Why that's not me though, you know? Like, listen, hey, we're losing common sense. We're losing leadership in our society. This is dumb. This is stupid, man. Listen, I'm very eager of getting out of this situation. I take full responsibility, and I'm taking valuable lesson on how I was able to inherited this ignorances in my life. Hey, listen, this will never happen to me again. I mean, hey, you know, like, you win, because my life is being affected by it, you know. My life is 300 grand, man, more than that, because I done the basic calculation, man, you know. Listen to me, man. I'm not trying to be emotional, but I need to get out of this hell. I'm at, you know, the police officers know about me. I have no business being here. I'm only here waiting for you to file the case. I'm using their resources every day, like the Mac. Dude, just file a case at this point, because this is no life, man. I'm holding in. I'm gonna walk away from everything, because I got people waiting for me right now. It's like I can't. You know what's also what's a shame. I will say this. Everything has happened in Valley Forge. I gotta give the credit where it's due, because I have to be transparent here. What happened in Valley Forge, a lot of girls had shame. The girls that started this, they moved on. I got expelled from Valley Forge. They told me, don't come back until the rest of the year. And the other girls moved on. And it's fair, like they moved on. They're like, hey man, this guy is getting angry every day and we're following him. Like, they moved on. But if I change schools and you're still getting involved in my business, like, hey, that's not okay. You gotta have shame. You gotta have kind of like, hey man, why get involved with people's life? You know, because like me, this is how I am. If you're not my friend, I'm not gonna get involved in your life. I'm not. Even you saw the videos that I had in the past few days, the vlogs. People are being loud. I might not prefer people being loud by me, but they have right to be loud. Does it make sense? They have rights to be loud. All I'm saying is, this is all ignorances, man. Like, to Jenna and Jordan, you gotta have shame. Like, hey, everything has happened in Valley Forge, and then Normandy happened. Then I left Ohio for 3 years. Nothing happened, and you got with my dad. Then Shannon. But look at this. But you know I'm being fair here. You know I'm being fair. Your mother is probably watching this. Shannon got married. Mariah got married. Jordan got married. I think the one cousin, she got married. But thing is, like, who is telling you? I want to know who's telling you that I'm gonna come to the wedding and crash it. Who is telling you this information? That's what I want to know. Because you know what? Don't even tell me that information. You need to confront that person. Be like, hey, why would you say that Golden is gonna come to our wedding? Because he didn't come to Shannon or my wedding or Mariah's. So why are you saying this? Hey, listen, I'm gonna walk away. Listen to me. I value my life, my privacy. Let me just give you some numbers here. Let me give you numbers, because, you know, in 2021, nothing got accomplished. I slept in deserts. I lost everything. I lost my clothes. Forget about cars. I lost my clothes, my basic clothes. I had my pants and everything, my shoes. And then 2022, I think less than 5% of progress was made. Less than 5%. For only like 3 months, I was able to watch some tape. And we're already past 1 quarter of 2023. Hey, listen, I want to get out of this position. That's what I'm trying to make in this video. I want to get out of this hell. You know, like, this is not okay. Like, listen to me. What's so special about me? You keep on creating conflict, and you keep sending students so I can look at them inappropriately. But that's not gonna matter in the future. Does that make sense? That's not gonna matter. That's ignorances. Hey, you should listen to me. You should really consider focusing on, hey, let's file the case. I will show up to the court. That's something that you should focus on.